All right, so this battery that we got for the Sport Chief is a NOCO Lithium, and it is a NLP 20. And we also got the battery conditioner, and that is a NOCO Genesis 5, and that's the charger conditioner. And with most lithium batteries, you want to use the manufacturer's conditioner. You don't want to use a battery tender. And last but not least, what we got was an adapter, so we can go right to the adaptive port for the battery itself. For the Sport Chief, it's by the primary left-hand side, very lower, and we'll be plugging this in there. So that's basically what we have bought for the Sport Chief. So unboxing it, basically, you get a 1,000-page in every single language book. It tells you your rates of charge and how many amp hours you have. Also with this kit, it's a super light battery. I mean, I'm barely even, it might be a couple pounds. But it's nicely packaged. You've got basically little spacers in case you have to have it higher in your seat, and so forth. And also we have some pads in case we need to put some padding around it. And then this little conditioner is nice too. It's a nice little kit. It's got plugs. You can put in any kind of you can actually attach it different ways. And again, our way that we're going to attach it to our battery to charge it will be the GC009 adapter. All right, first we're going to remove the seat. It's basically a 6mm bolt. That's most bolts on the Indian. Put this to the side. All right, and disconnect this, get this out of the way. Disconnect that, get that out of the way. Next is your terminal lugs. It's a 10mm socket. This will pop out of the way. Next, we'll take off the hot side. Next, there's an Allen bolt here that retains the battery in its position. All right, with the terminals undone, you're going to use a 6mm Allen with an extension and remove the retaining mount. Carefully pull that up and put that to the side. Now we're going to take this retaining, and it'll come right out of there. There's a little hook. Then when you put it back in, you'll twist it around like so, and it will retain itself. And all that's left to do now is remove the battery. All right, so you can see the difference between the two batteries, height-wise, quite a bit. The NOCO company gives you 4 spacers, and this could actually be to your advantage, I'm thinking, because if you add more lights or something to your Sport Chief, you could literally lower this battery down and have the room to put more wiring. Near future, we're planning on putting an LP6 in this bike. I know some people hate them, some people love them. I love mine, but we're gonna do the wiring to it. I'm gonna figure out a mount and go that route. But anyways, for this battery, we're gonna add 2 spacers and make it the same height as what the old battery was. Next, we'll just get the sucker in place, put it back in, and we should be done fairly soon. All right, so we'll put the 2 spacers down in there initially. That way we can get the height. And we got the hot on one side. Okay, that's in place. And like I said, if you take a spacer down, we could get this probably even lower so you can run extra wiring. So that might be something in the future that we look into. Cool thing they did was give us some Allen heads, which is kind of cool. And this should be mounted in there even stronger. All right, once we get the battery in place, next we'll put our holder. And you have to look way down in there. So typically you want to take this panel off, your side cover. I'm just basically trying to show you where your battery mount will mount. It's right there. Okay, once that locks in, then you basically all you have to do is bolt down your bracket into its spot, like so. So again, it's way down in there. And you basically just bring your bracket over. We'll put a different pad in here, give a little more protection, but this battery won't go anywhere. So basically, again, you don't have to take this off. I wouldn't take it off. The only reason I'm taking it off is to show you this video where this battery bracket lies. So, and how it locks into that hole at the very bottom, which is right down in there. All right, since I have my mounting bracket in place, we will now just put the screw for the retaining bracket. This is going into basically a piece of plastic, so you don't have to get crazy with it. Okay. This battery is not going to jump out of there with the seat on top of it. So, okay, so it's in there. Looks good. Next, we're going to take off our terminal caps. Okay, and this little screw is a 4mm. If you have a tool kit, you might want to have this in your tool bag. 4mm. That's not what I wanted. Okay, snug it up. Next, we'll take off the negative. Loosen that screw off. We'll put this piece back in. Put this strap back on. Okay, the positive is covered. And now we can put our ground stud back on. All right, these two pieces, again, the wiring goes to this little hook. Remember to fish this wiring around, okay? And that will literally just slide back in place. Like so. And this one has pins basically to set these holes up. So kind of just put them right back in there. And there we go. Batteries installed. Last but not least, let's put the seat back on. All right, so put the seat back on. Again, that's a 6mm. All right, let's power this thing on and see what the voltage is right out of the box. Everything's looking good so far. As always, right command takes a few seconds to power on up. We're gonna hit OK. We're gonna go ahead and check our bike out. And you can see your voltage, it's 13.2 volts. Not bad. All right, she powers on, great. Last but not least, we'll go over this little charger, all right, here we are. We're at the charging port on the Sport Chief. It's on the lower side by the primary. Okay, this adapter right here is the GC009. We have here is the NOCO Genus 5 conditioner charger. And as you can tell, you have 12 volt lead acid, 12 volt AGM, 12 volt lithium, which is actually a really handy thing. All right, once you have your conditioner charger plugged in, which it is right now, showing power, you can get your adapter, which was the GC009. Interesting enough, you can't really screw this up. One side is like a pentagon, and not the pentagon, but a pentagram, and the other side is a circle. So they have to link directly into the adapter. You hear a snap, and basically plug and go. We set our mode for lithium, and away she goes. She's charging. One last thing about the charger. As you can tell, these markers, these lights, as they start charging, once this battery is fully charged, this should show green. And as you can tell, just plugged it in just a few seconds ago. We're almost already fully charged. Keep this on, basically It's like a battery tender for a regular lead acid battery. You'll know when you're fully charged. All right, so this concludes the battery install for the brand new NOCO Lithium battery. And hopefully this was helpful for you. If you like this material, please like and subscribe. Wait for the next one. All right, appreciate you guys. Later.